Beth Elohim was founded in 1861 by about 40 or so German Jewish immigrants to Brooklyn. 2009 was actually the 100th anniversary of the building of the main sanctuary, which was already showing signs of wear and tear. The 10 days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, a huge hunk of our ceiling collapsed. Reverend Meter calls from Old First and invites us and says, you have a place to go for Yom Kippur. It's your holiest day of your year. You'll come and you'll worship in our church.
I didn't even have to think about it. I said, Andy, we'd like to host your services at Old First. I didn't even have to go to my board because I knew what the attitude of our congregation would be.
And we used those next several days to deeply appreciate that incredible act of hospitality and generosity.
We were very moved by the service. We served as ushers and some of us attended, and it was just the most natural thing over the next 3 years for us to continue to do this as they continued to work on their sanctuary.
I consider it a very important privilege to serve the community with as much inspiration and energy as I can muster. By around 3 o'clock every single day, several hundred public school children from every background, every race, every religion, every family configuration descends upon Congregation Beth Elohim. Everyone has something to teach and share with everyone else, and the more we practice that, we feel like it's going to make for a much richer community and ultimately a much richer society.
If Beth Elohim wasn't around, I would definitely miss all the classes.
I've been coming to Beth Elohim since I was in kindergarten.
This is like a place where you can see other people that you normally wouldn't see.
I think that the stained glass windows are very pretty, and sometimes I think to myself that the windows might be telling a story.
The stained glass is 100 years old. It shows. It has endured 100 winters and 100 springs and falls and summers. The condition of the lead and of the glass itself is in dire need of restoration.
With Partners in Preservation, there's a possibility that we might be able to add to all of our efforts in order to have the funds and the ability to put our synagogue back together and be able to be part of the community.
I like the message that's implanted on the stone. Well, I can't remember what it says, but I just remember that I like it.
My house shall be a house of prayer for all people. We identify with the values of our tradition, and the values of our tradition speak very clearly that in order for the Jewish people to be sustained, we are obligated to give back to the greater community as a whole.
The reason we're at the synagogue for Easter is because our ceiling plaster has begun to fall in as well. So now Beth Elohim is returning the favor, hosting us. This disaster for our sanctuaries is not going to be a disaster for our congregations.
It's only strengthened us.
Yeah.